Hello, welcome. We're going to be starting our workout in about 3 more minutes time. So coming soon is going to be the 12 o'clock workout. If you haven't got yourself ready, quick, go grab a drink. If you want to grab a towel or mat, that's great. You don't need one in any way. You can do all the exercises on the carpet in front of the TV. If you want to plug your iPad, your phone, your computer into the TV at the moment so you can see them on a larger screen, that would be great for you. If you need to adjust the volume. If you want to play some music, please get some music to play alongside you. That'll help keep you motivated. Just put it onto the side and then you'll still be able to hear me giving you the exercises that we're going to be doing as well. We're going to start the class in literally another 2 minutes. So if you're joining us at the moment, welcome. My name's Matt Gleed. We're going to be doing a live workout. It's just going to be a conditioning class. If you're interested in doing a little bit of fitness today, maybe you've done a workout this morning, you fancy a little bit more, maybe you're going to use this as your workout before you're going to go and have your lunch. Whatever your situation, wherever you are, anywhere around the world, welcome to our class. We'll be starting just over a minute's time, and then we'll do our live workout from there. As I say, all you need is a water bottle and a mat, and we will start literally 1 minute to go. The workout is going to be, I'll give an overview again just before we do start itself, but the workout itself is going to be about 30 minutes of a workout. Let's see, we've got a few people joining us. Who we've got joining us there? Oh, it's Alex. Alex is joining me. Alex is one of our other master trainers at Matrix. Welcome, Alex. Looking forward to seeing if I can put you through your paces. Again, I've managed to do it a couple of times, I believe. We'll soon see. Alex, are you going to be joined by Leah? Is she going to be doing the workout as well? We'll see. So literally starting in around about 30 seconds. So if you are joining us, we've got a few people online at the moment, but if you'd like to join us, if you want to be in bare feet, that's fine. If you want to get your shoes on, there are going to be some exercises that we're going to be jumping around doing. So I will give you progressions and options to take any intensity. If you want to progress those exercises or check it down, that's absolutely fine. Who else is joining us? We've got Nikki. No working, mate. Thanks, Alex. I don't get where you are there. You are working, are you? I suppose you're marking other personal trainers' fantastic videos to enter this amazing industry that is now suddenly changed overnight, and we are now a digital industry. Welcome to the $1 trillion industry. We've gone from 1 billion to $1 trillion overnight. It's going to be a busy time, especially when the gyms reopen again. Right, it's that time. It is 12 o'clock, so we are going to start the workout. If you are online with me now, welcome. My name's Matt. I'm a TRX master trainer. I work for across different companies from MyZone and PowerPlay. But today we wanted to bring you a workout from Matrix Fitness. We did a 7:45 one this morning. This is our 12 o'clock class. We're also going to do one this evening at 5 o'clock. So again, if you're tuning in now and today isn't really your workout right at the moment, you're still busy with work or you're having lunch already, you can either watch this back on YouTube later on, or maybe later on you can join us for the 5 o'clock class as well. So this workout is going to be a full body conditioning workout. We're going to take you through different rounds of exercise. Each time we do the exercises, what you're going to see is we're going to do the exercise and then you'll see it again. And that's when I can give you progression. So think of it as you get to learn the exercise and then you get to earn your progression as well. So think about the exercises that you're doing, and if it is just a case of learning them because you're not quite sure, then just follow along and hopefully I'll be able to talk you through exactly what you're doing at the same time as well. So let me just press the timer here. And let's make a start. So what we should do is just find a little bit of space. You will need a little bit of space around you. You'll need space to go down onto the floor, but also be able to travel from one side. And if you were to travel over to the other side, you've still got enough room as well. So find yourself a little bit of space if you need to. And what I want you to do to begin with is just start marching your knees. Now we're going to get into this moving fairly quickly. So what I want you to do is if you feel ready, start to bring your knees up a little bit more. And you can take yourself into whatever option you want to do. Now, because I'm going to try and show you the progressions of all the exercises, I'm going to make sure that my body is warmed up well. So if you can just take this into a little bit of a skip on the spot and just start to bring your arms up a little bit higher. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just start to open your arms up. So just reach them across the body. Think of a big diagonal box And you're just going to reach from one corner to the other and swap that over to the opposite side as well. Take your arms a little bit wider. Go across the middle. And let's go top to bottom of the box as well. Okay, now all we're going to do is just do a half squat. So I just want you to lower your hips down a little bit towards your heels. And it's not about incredible range at the moment. It's just about getting your muscles activated. And we'll start to build that range up as we go along. So just 30 seconds on each of these warm-up exercises. So we want to get you ready for the main part of the workout. But as I say, the workout, we have got rest built into this as well. So if at any time you feel like you need to take a little breather, please do it at your own time. I want you to make sure that every exercise that you do, you're in complete comfort as well. So what we're going to do now is just go into some jumping jacks. If jumping jacks is a bit early for you, then just start to take it as a step out towards the sides as well. So we've got more people joining the workout now. Welcome. My name's Matt. Welcome to the Matrix Fitness workout. This is our 12 o'clock workout. We're going to be going through different rounds of exercises. Every exercise we do, we'll do twice. That way then you can start to build into progressions. Okay, we're going to take a reverse lunge. Now, to begin with, this can just be a step. And you can go into a little bit more depth if you want to, dropping your knee down towards the floor. But it's up to you what range you want to do. If it is just a step at the moment, that's absolutely fine. But if we can encourage you to get into a little bit of a deeper movement, that will help you for the exercises that are going to come up later on, especially with the legs as well. Okay, let's get your calves working a bit more. So just imagine you've got a skipping rope. As I said, this whole workout is designed not to need any equipment. But if you wanted to add a skipping rope in, you've got one close to hand, you can do. Really no need though. Plus there's always the temptation of not making the jump and the skipping rope going across you. Or if you've ever done that where you've whacked yourself on the back of the leg, get a nice little red line where the skipping rope's absolutely marked you. Never the best. We can take this side to side. Just the last couple of seconds. Okay, now we're going to take some punches. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to jump. 1, 2, 3, and jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. So we're just rotating 180 degrees every single time that we've landed those 3 punches. Not every time I encourage people to throw punches at me, but give me your best shots if you can at the moment. I'll take them digitally rather than physically. Good. Last one. Okay, we're going to take that half squat that we've done already, and we're going to progress it. It's going to be a half squat push off. Okay, so we're just going to pop up from that squat position. I'm going to just start to use my arms a little bit more, just to gain a little bit of momentum. Now, the speed at which you're working at the moment will start to get your heart rates up, and it'll get all your body ready for the muscles that you're going to need to be working when we start taking you through some of these exercises in a bigger level. Okay, let's go to jumping jacks again. Okay, now what we're looking for here is for a bigger range of movement now. As we progress through this warm-up, we want your heart rates to go up, and we also want all of your joints starting to move. Now we're going to be doing some exercises that this jumping jack is perfect preparation for. So you'll see what I mean later on. Good, last couple of jumping jacks here. Good work. Okay, now we're going to take in a side jump. Here's what it's going to look like. Just a little bit of movement from side to side. And the reason why I'm starting to get you to work your calves now is so that you've got preparation. Doing little jumps like this, they can be really good for starting to get you proprioception, which is kind of how your nerves react off the floor. And if we can start to get you to move from side to side at the moment, when we do start to go into our jumps later, your feet will be fired up and ready to land in a really good position as well. A little bit of recovery coming around the corner, team. Okay, relax there. Okay, just shake yourself out. If you need to grab a drink, please do so. Now, here's how it's going to work. 3 exercises. Every single exercise is going to be done twice. Okay, so what will happen is we do a circuit of the first exercise, which is going to be an overhead squat. Okay, then we'll give you some recovery. We'll move into our second, our third exercise, and then we'll repeat that whole circuit. Here's the first exercise. Arms go up overhead, and you lower your hips down towards your heels. Let's go. It's going to be 45 seconds of work. Now, this is going to be the first round, almost beginner options. This is where we're going to start to get your muscles working and to start to get to almost find the flow of movement that your body's going to be asked to do. Then in the second round of all these exercises, you can either grab something heavy if you've got it nearby you, or it could be an option of just doing it with a deeper range of movement. Whether you want to hold a water bottle, whether you want to pick up a couple of books, if you have got some dumbbells or anything you want to add to this, you can do, but there's really no need to. We've got about 7 or 8 seconds of this to go. Try and get a little bit deeper for these last couple. We've got a little bit of recovery coming around the corner. Well done. Okay, check it out. Next exercise is speed skater. We're going to start to travel over towards the side. Here's what it's going to look like. You're going to push over, bring your foot in towards the other. Okay, push off, bring your foot in towards the other. Okay, let's go for this. 45 seconds of work. You can see I'm using my arms just to drive that motion a little bit. Now, if this is easy for you, you can always progress it. I'm going to stay with this level at the moment. The second time we go through these exercises, that's when I'll start to show you a few more dynamic progressions and options to increase the intensity if you really need it. There's a lot of digital workouts out there at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of people doing really hard exercises, but you can build up towards those. Almost earn the progression and just start to prepare your body for what's about to come, rather than going straight into it as well. The last 5 seconds of these, pushing off from side to side, you're going to start to feel the inside and the outside of your legs start to work as you go into these exercises. Okay, 15-second break. Now, the next one we're going to do is a lateral jump, okay? Here's what it's going to look like. You're going to go from one side over to the other, but both feet are going to take off and land at the same time, okay? So when you're taking yourself into this jump, you pick the range as well. Let's go. Now, it's a jump. It doesn't have to be a squat. If you're not liking a jump, and you'll be doing a lot of them, take a step, take a squat, take a step, take a squat, okay? So you can pick the intensity that suits you. This would be considered a lower level, but this is a very attainable level for most people. Just taking a step and a squat is a really good way to start to get people to move. And then we can always progress the exercises in the second round of exercises we're going to be doing as well. Predominantly legs focused in this first round. We've got some upper body exercises that will challenge you on a little bit later on as well. Okay, 15-second rest. So we now repeat all of those exercises. The first one is the overhead squat. This is where you have the option of getting something additional to help support you if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Starting in 3, 2, 1, overhead squat. Hips go down towards the heels. Your option now is to push down with your hips a little bit lower, down towards your heels. Now the key to this exercise is always keeping your back straight if you can. Keep your arms reaching up towards the ceiling. You might even start to feel that your arms get a bit tied up there the whole time. And that's absolutely fine. It is going to challenge that stability around the shoulder joint. This is great. So we're just over halfway, got 15 seconds to go. Lowering your hips down, pushing up high, and you can still see that I'm coming up onto my tiptoes just a little bit, just because of the speed that I'm coming out of that squat. It's just going to challenge the muscles a little bit more. Last one, good, 15 seconds rest. Next exercise, speed skater. So this is where we're going to move from side to side. This is where you get to pick the intensity. I'm going to show you the second round. It's always going to be with the progression. So I'll start off on the easier one. Going to push from side to side. Now we're going to make it a little bit more dynamic. Let's get the arms moving. Let's go. Drive the arms from side to side. This will help you accelerate into position, and it also means that your glutes, the outside of your hips, have got to de-accelerate that movement, which will start to challenge them a little bit more. It also means that you start to get a bit better tone as well. Every cloud has a silver lining in exercise. So the harder you work, the sexier you become. How about that one? There you go. Push yourself out from side to side. Get as much muscle tone as we can from a dynamic movement. 10 seconds to go. If you've been doing the easier option, can you push yourself for these last few? 5 seconds to go. Push from side to side as much work as you can. Recovery is now. Woo, good work. Okay. Lateral jump. So remember the option was a squat, step, squat, step, squat. Okay. With me, you've got the progressions. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive up, squat down. So you can pick the intensity. It can be that squat and lateral step, or it can be this big jump from side to side. It's about the range and the depth of movement That's what's going to push your heart rates up. That's what's going to challenge your fitness the most. This is a great job. You're over halfway. With 20 seconds left to work, try and dig in deep. If you need to take a breather, you can do, but try to push yourself. Got just 14 seconds to go. Hang in there. Embrace that burning feeling in the legs. It is what's going to improve your fitness. Just 5 seconds to go. Can you keep going all the way to the end? And relax there. Good job. Okay. Round one done. We now have a 45-second break, and we're going to need a mat, a towel, or have a little bit of space on the floor ready for you. Try and grab yourself a drink as well. Whew, good work, guys. Hang in there. So, the second round of exercises. Again, we've got 3 exercises. They're all going to be based down on the floor. So let's head down there. First exercise we're going to do is a plank with a shoulder tap. So place your hands onto the mat. Put your shoulders over top of your hands and come up into a high plank position. Either hold this plank nice and still, squeeze your shoulder blades back and down, tighten up through the glutes and the quads. If you can, take this to a shoulder tap. And what we're trying to do is have minimal movement from side to side. Keeping your eyes looking down at your fingertips. That will just help keep your neck in a good straight position. That helps keep your back nice and straight as well. Minimal shift from side to side. Nice slow movement. Think about working slowly. Bring your fingertips towards your shoulder and then slowly over to the opposite side. Slow is really important here. We'll definitely slow this down in the second round as well. Okay, have a breather. Second exercise is a V-sit. We're going to lie down onto the floor. Literally lying down straight. Fingertips and toes pointing away. You're going to fold up into the middle and then lower yourself back down with control. 45 seconds of V-sits. Breathe out towards your toes. Breathe in as you lower yourself back down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach your fingertips up towards your toes. Bring yourself back down with control. Try not just to let your legs drop. It's all about control and range of movement here. Last 10 seconds of work to go. Breathe out. Breathe in as you lower down. Breathe out. Breathe in as you lower yourself down. If you need a regression, the option would be to shorten your length of body as well. So, next exercise we're going to move on to is a side plank. You can either bring your feet on top of each other or just spread your feet if you really need to. Have your elbow underneath your shoulder and come up to a plank position for me. If you can reach your arm up high, create a fist, keep it strong. Push your hip up high. Really important you squeeze your quads and your glutes close together. That'll help keep your spine in a nice strong position. We're going to be up here for about another 5 seconds. Keep yourself strong. Keep still and relax. Quick transition around to the opposite side. Feet stacked upon each other. Reach up into that plank again. That's what we're looking for. A nice strong position. A plank is always about trying to maintain tension in the body. A lot of people can go into the position, but are you working when you're into the position, or are you just working into the position and then stopping? So you really want to try and engage the muscles as much as you can. So try and tighten and squeeze everything that you can. Have a breather there. Back into our plank position on our fronts. Now this is where the shoulder tap comes in again, but the slower, the better on this exercise. Hands underneath your shoulders, up onto your tiptoes. Let's go for it. Slow movement. Slow movement. Controlled. We're looking for minimal shift from side to side. Some of the best ways to do this is thinking about putting your shoulder blades back and down. Look at an imaginary line in between your fingertips. Try and squeeze your bum cheeks and your quads tight together. It's all about control. Just got around about 15 seconds left of work. You should be feeling this through your core, working through your arms. You're doing a great job. 10 seconds left to go if you can. Keep it slow And relax there. Let's get you ready for those V-sits. So remember, the options are keeping your arms long and legs long if you can. The regression, if you're starting to struggle at any time, bring your knees and elbows together and then extend back out. Okay, so keeping your arms long would be the goal. Remember to breathe out as you come up. So think about blowing your toes away. Breathe out, breathe in. Good. Every time you go into this position, try to reach upwards. Your goal is to try and get your shoulder blades off the floor. Good work, keep it going. If your neck starts to get a little bit sore, you can always protect your neck just by taking a little bit of the weight away from your head. Head is the heavy part of the body, so if you need that little bit of regression, but you still want the strength to work, then that's fine. Last 5 seconds. Can we get one more in? Good work. Okay, so now we're going into our plank position again. So I'm going to take myself into a higher plank by placing my hand underneath my shoulder this time. So get yourself ready, feet on top of each other, up into this really strong plank. You have the option, if you want to join me, in rotating under and then bring yourself back up. Okay, let's go. 20 seconds here, then we swap over to the opposite side. Try and get your whole body to rotate. Good. Let's do one more. Excellent. Okay, quick transition over to the opposite side. Again, up onto the hand, or you can go onto the elbow if you need to. Let's get the feet stacked upon each other. Reach your body up. Really strong plank. Option of reaching under if you want to. Now, after this exercise, we're going to give you a little bit of recovery. Then we're going to be back up standing for some more exercises, okay? Just give me 10 seconds here. Keep pushing your hips up high. Don't let the hips start to drop at any time here. It's all about working as hard as you can, rather than just moving in and out of the position. And rest there. Okay, 30 seconds recovery. We are going to get rid of those mats. And it's time, if we can, to push your heart rates up a little bit higher. So the first exercise we're going to do is a pop-up sumo squat. Here's what it looks like. You're going to start in a lower position. My feet are turned down so I can get down close towards the floor. I pop up and then back down into this squat. Okay? If you don't go into the jump, that's absolutely fine. Just almost squat with your feet wider apart. But see if you can touch the floor still. 45 seconds. Let's go. That's your option. Adding in the jump would be the progression I'm going to invite you to try if you can. Try and think of somewhere in the room where you can look at, whether that is the screen, but try and keep your eyes facing forwards. It will help you keep a nice neutral spine. And it is all about the hips going down towards the heels. Think about that all the time. Straight spine, hips to heels. Good work. 15 seconds left to go. If you want a little bit more intensity, bring the speed up a little bit more. Last 5 seconds. Option of bringing those heels together. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, shake the legs up. Jumping jacks are your next options, okay? So we've already built our progressions through these as well. The bigger the range of movement, the better the workout you're going to get as well. Start with your hands and feet close together. Jumping out wide. Option is to step out wide as well. That's your option. Let's go jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are a great exercise, especially at home. It's a quick win. Because the hands are coming up to around about chest height, it does get your heart rates up, gets the blood pumping around your body. So great exercise, which I'm sure you're going to see across a lot of different workouts online at the moment. But they are a good one. The wider the legs go, the bigger the jump is, the better. The quicker that you go would be the progression as well. So if you can bring the speed up a little bit more, you've also got the options of taking your arms all the way up above your head and down by the sides of your legs as well. So they're the different progressions. Have a little breather. Burpees. We know it's not a workout, we've got some burpees in there. So 45 seconds of burpees. Here's your options. Walk out, walk in, stand up. Option 2, jump out, jump in, stand up. Or let's go now. Full burpees, we go out, we go in, and we go up. Think of it as 3 movements, out, in, and up. We find a plank, we deep squat, we jump. Find your plank strong, deep squat, jump high. We've been building up to this exercise all the way through the exercises that we've done so far. So push yourself as much as you can. 15 seconds left to go. Definitely time for 4 more. Let's get these last couple in. Last 5 seconds. Let's do 1 more. Good, okay. A little bit of recovery. Pop-up squats are next, okay? So in this exercise, deep squat, option of the jump as well. Let's get you ready. Come on down, hands in between the legs, feet turned out wide, into a sumo position, and you pop up into that spot. I want your heart rate up, so let's keep working here. You are going to get a little bit of a burning feeling, but that's absolutely fine. It's all about working hard. This is good, guys, keep going. Push yourself off the floor. Remember those jumps that we've been building up towards? This is all part of it. Last 5 seconds of work to go. Yes, those legs are burning. They're burning on mine as well. You just got to keep pushing yourself though. Okay, shake them out. 15 seconds rest. Jumping jacks coming up next. Keep it working though. If you need to grab a drink, please do so. But if you can, keep going. Got 5 seconds rest. And then we start to go. We're almost towards the end of our workout. This is the homeward straight now. Let's do this. Jumping jacks. 45 seconds. We've talked about the benefits of jumping jacks. I've taken you through the regressions, where you can make it a little bit easier, but we've also been talking about the progressions as well. So if you want to join me for the harder workout, bring your hands up high above the head, bring them right down by your sides. 20 seconds of work to go, then a little bit of recovery, burpees to finish. This is a chance for you to really push your fitness now. If you've done the whole workout so far, you're doing a great job. Just 5 more seconds here. So we've got under a minute of work to go and then we'll start the cool down. Okay, 15 seconds breather. 45 seconds of burpees between you and a finish time of stretching, okay? So 5 seconds, then it's just straight into our burpees. You know the progressions. We've got this. Let's go. We jump out, we jump in, we jump up. 3 movements, plank, deep squat, and jump. It's a plank, a deep squat, jump. Keep thinking those 3 movements that build together. If the jump isn't your favorite, or the squat isn't too deep, then build through some of the exercises that you saw earlier in this workout, and they will start to help you. Maybe the sumo position, where your feet come a little bit wider, okay? That's a good option. Give me 3 more. 2 to go. 1 more. Good work, shake the legs out. Oh, good job, guys. Okay, so we're going to start the stretches here. So I know you're going to be out of breath. I am with you as well. Just keep moving. Just open up the arms from side to side. Find some diagonals. Woo. Good work. Take the arms wide. We'll let the heart rate come back down. Good work. I hope you enjoyed the main part of the workout. We'll just take you through a few stretches, so don't go anywhere yet. We want you to find a little bit of recovery in the muscles that you've been working. After all those planks, we need your arms to immobilize again. Okay. An adductor stretch. We take a large step over to the side. You turn your foot out towards the side, transition your weight over, and you can rest onto your knee, or if you wanted a bigger reach, up high towards the ceiling, maybe point your fingers to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Get that long, tall stretch. Think about stretching through to your fingertips. Let's take it over to the opposite side. Turn the feet over, transition your weight over, and then add in that stretch overhead as well. After all the jumping jacks, we've worked the upper back muscles as well, so we need to stretch out all the body. After this, we're going to go down to the floor. Okay, let's bring it down to the floor. What you're going to do is down into almost a press-up position, but do it onto your knees. From here, I want you to drop your hips towards the floor. Now, this is an up dog. If you want to take your knees off the floor, that's absolutely fine. You can also turn your toes away if you want a bit of a stretch for the bottom of the legs as well. It's up to you how you want to do this. Lift your chin and chest up tall. Get a long stretch through the body. Okay, now from here, push your hips backwards. Use your weight being pushed through the heels of your hands and push your hips up high towards the ceiling and think about pushing your heels down. You can just walk the heels down one at a time just to get a little bit more of a stretch, but this is our downward dog. Now from here, I want you to take your right foot towards your right hand or as close to it as you can, and once you've got it there, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, push your left heel away so you get a really big stretch. This one's often called a runner stretch, but it's a really good, really big stretch for almost all the muscles in the body, so it's a really good one here. Yeah. Now bring that hand back down, we're going to swap it over to the opposite side. Left foot towards your left hand, reach your left hand up into the air. If you can look towards your fingertips, that's great. Push your back right heel away from the rest of the body. Reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Good work. Okay, I'll release that one. And we're going to go into a quad stretch. So you can do this on lying down, or you can do it standing up as well. What I want you to do is take one foot into the palm of your hand, bring your knee back a little bit, and think about pushing your foot into the palm of your hand. And that will just help you stretch through the quad a little bit more. Great work. You should feel that those legs have definitely done some work. Let's swap you over to the opposite side. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the workout with us at Matrix Fitness. My name is Matt Gleed. If you have any questions or if you need any more help, then please contact us. I'm going to be on the Facebook channel today, so if you need any help, let me know. If you want to join us again for a workout, or maybe you just popped in to see what the workout was this time, 5 o'clock this evening, we're going to be doing another live workout, so feel free to join us then. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the sunshine while it's out there, and stay safe.